gonna do.
Oh, it's been said a bard's life can often be a hard life, or hill and jail to rove and always move from town to town. And some folk have inquired if ever we grow tired of ranging all around the world and never settling down.
But one should be a little wary of remaining stationary. This comfortable is lovely, but it's not the way we grow. When life starts to unravel, pick up your pack and travel. You'll find a strange serenity in places you don't know. Wriggle-dee-dum-dee-doo-da-terry-o-dee. There's so much to see beyond the open door. It's outward bound we go. Who knows what we'll find that we've never found before. Adventures waiting further down the road. It's waiting for you further down the road. You've got no map for showing which direction you are going.
But why start on a journey if you know where it will end?
And once you recognize,
to anticipate surprise, you'll relish every twist and turn that lies around the bend. Wriggle-dee-dum-dee-doo-da-terry-o-dee-da-dee-da-dee. There's so much to see beyond the open door. It's outward bound we go. Who knows what we'll find that we've never found before. Adventures waiting further down the road. It's waiting for you further down the road. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. La-da-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. La-da-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. The world has got its demons. There are many reasons why you'd find it harder to be brave than be afraid. But every life could use some danger. Every friend was once a stranger. Ships are safe in harbor, but that's not why ships are made.
Wriggle-dee-dum-dee-doo-da-terry-o-dee-da-dee. A fwit-da-dee-da-dee. There's so much to see beyond the open door. It's outward bound we go. Who knows what we'll find that we've never found before. Adventures waiting further down the road. It's waiting for you further down the road. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. La-da-da-da-da-lie-da-lie. Adventures waiting further down the road. Let's go! Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. La-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. La-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Crafting, crafting, crafting with Joshi and Cubby. What will we make today? What is the dice of the day? Crafting, creating, collaborating. What would an octopus say? Trivia questions, hooray! Creating, clickbaiting, can't hardly waiting for the crafting show. A crafting show with Cubby and Joshi.
And Mab and Kitty, but Cubby and Joshi aren't here. So this is where we are today.
We grabbed them and tied them up and shoved them in a closet.
Look at that. This is our show now. We are the show now, okay? We
Not really. They both are doing I believe Shoshi's doing Grinchmas rehearsals and Cubby had another murder mystery.
dun dun dun.
But
And
Cubby is coming, right?
if he's still alive at the end of the murder mystery,
That's true.
who knows? It's a mystery.
I'll never know how they find enough actors to keep those going when they have to kill one every time.
I know. Oh man, what a friggin' die. I got so many things to do.
I have the opposite problem. I'm at my mom's house.
Hello, Mom.
Yeah, she's running around here somewhere. And I left all my crafting supplies at my trailer at LARF. But I do have my tablet, so I could do some digital
You can
drawing.
art so friggin' hard.
Art so hard.
I tell you, so tomorrow is Mab Labs, my monthly. Wow, that chair really goes down, doesn't it? Tomorrow's Mab Labs, which is my monthly maker show. And I've got a lot of things I'm working on that I'm like, okay, what am I going to do for the Mab Labs tomorrow? And I'm like, is there any shortage of stuff to do? No, there's no shortage of things to do. I am almost to the point. I'm almost ready for the booth, the cranky booth that I've been working on.
Yeah.
Is almost there. So friggin' close. So I've got this, right? I've got this piece here. And then I've got another one of these. And then they spin like a lazy Susan. And I have a flange that screws into there. So it'll all work. This is not a really good representation. But I've got this drill bits that I have to use to get into there. But they have these packages. I can't. It comes with a case. I can't get to
packaging
it.
That you cannot penetrate.
No. And I always like cut my fingers or seriously hurt my fingers.
So you get like just really heavy duty scissors and not try to pull it. What is that?
It's a knife.
Oh, a kniff. Yeah, so I'm on my phone, so everything is very small and I can't see the comments.
Gotcha. I will post things here so that you can see what people are saying. Cubby's number is going to come up someday. I know. Thank you, Quad Kevin. The two craftiest. I almost did the secret show, but I was trying to clean my studio and trying really hard not to spill things right before. And yes, it is an impenetrable package. Well, hello, Miss Jesuit. Thank you for. Oh, it's both of you guys. Hello. So there's two Miss Jesuits today.
I'm gonna work on my lighting situation real quick. I'll be right back.
I do have questions for you.
For who?
You, Miss Kidder. Because this week is the Ren Adventures New Orleans Destination D&D thing. And I know you're in Louisiana right now for the Louisiana Ren Fair, aka LARF.
That is correct.
If I didn't have these glasses on, that little piece of plastic would have freaking shot me in the eye.
Jesus wants to kill you.
Oh, so it's not this week. It's in 2 weeks. No, it's next week. I thought.
No, not next week. It's because next week we're having Kids Week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Safety second.
The week after Kids Week is my birthday and the also the Ren Adventure D&D.
Adventures. You're right. There's so much going on, and I'm getting there. This is, and also coming up for me is the Very Scary Ball, where I do the photo booth, and I'm selling and vending this year, which is always a big adventure. Oh, Baltonina, you say. Baltonina. BLF is thinking about your birthday present.
Ooh.
Porn. I'm sorry. Sorry. Continue.
How should I art right now?
Well, she asks, wishing to hear feedback from you, members of the audience. Ouch, they're sharp. I had something in my head that I wanted to see. A brighter tomorrow. You know what? Today is a little bit brighter if we want to get down to that road. It is a little bit brighter.
So I did have an idea for sculptures I want to make that are portals.
Quarters or corners?
Portals.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah, and I've already made a couple, but I wasn't sure what exactly they were. But now I know that they're portals. Would you like to see?
Yes. Yes, I would. Oh.
Yeah. So I want to turn it into a sculpture. I've got another one. Hold on.
Ooh, that one's fucking sexy.
Like about, this big or so. Maybe I could also make littler ones too.
What are you going to make it out of?
Clay.
Nice.
And whatever the skeleton will be, wires and tinfoil and stuff. Aluminum foil. How is it that we say tinfoil? Like, did it used to be made out of tin or something and now it's made out of aluminum? Was it ever tin? Why do we call it that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Aluminium. Apparently we don't even say all the letters.
No, I think we say the letters. I think aluminium is not correct. Aluminum.
Aluminium.
It's just more fun to say.
It is more fun to say.
Yeah. Yo, I'm tired. I don't even know how to art.
You are speaking some hard truths right now. I'm trying to find the thing that I had. There it is. I caught like a good old fashioned hot flash seconds before show, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna so yay.
Yeah, I had, driving 3 days to get here, then getting everything all set up, and then having the weekend. I'm still recovering.
Weekend with Kitty and Paulo. What would the octopus say?
I think
All
I
right.
like it.
How do you decide which screw, which drill bit goes with which screw? I think this is a good match. So tiny. I don't know if you can.
Yeah.
Maybe that end? No.
Yeah. You don't want it to be bigger than the screw.
You do
You
or you don't?
don't want the bit to be bigger than the screw.
Well, it's kind of more like it's more like a bolt with a washer end and a nut end. Nut end. Okay. This is very exciting. I'm doing woodworking now. I've got a drill and I'm gonna drill some stuff. So, have you ever worked with cold porcelain, Miss Kitty?
Cold porcelain.
Are you familiar with this?
No, I've worked with plaster of Paris.
Plaster of Paris. So cold porcelain is one of those you make it in your house kind of glues or clay. It's you make it with like PVA glue and cornstarch and oil, and you heat it up, and I don't know why, but then it's like, has anyone here worked with cold porcelain? Because I'm curious about it, and it's supposed to dry like super light, and it might be exactly what I need for the molding, the model molding thing. I don't know. All right. Now I need to not be scared of drilling a hole in this because I cut this myself on my laser, and I know that I can always make another one.
Mhm.
Okay. All right, I'm scared. You haven't heard of cold porcelain? Ah, oh, dang. Talk amongst yourselves so you don't hear me screaming.
I'm attempting to draw, and like my whole body is just like, why are we doing anything?
Wait, why are we doing anything?
Yeah.
Wasn't centered. Like in life?
No, just like precision movements right now. Like attempting straight lines is just.
Oh, because you're not awake? Because
I'm awake. I woke up at like 7 a.m. or something.
Because you're in a different time zone now.
Yeah, but yeah, no, my body just like I like sore everywhere. I'm not gonna just come on a show and complain though.
Well, see, this is the show where you can just speak candidly, and you know, you don't have to put on a fancy front and a fancy face because we're real freaking people and we do real freaking things.
Yeah. I was always one of those like, I'm into nature and robots and cyborgs are, you know, I don't want that future. But now that like I like feel my body and mortality, I'm like, please download me and put me into a functional unit.
Hard friggin' same, sister. I would love to have like a cyborg lower half. Not a euphemism. Like I told you, my dream is to be like cut from here, right? And then have like big spider like legs. That would be awesome.
Yeah. I think tentacles would be cool too.
Yeah, but then, you know, They're all muscle.
Yeah.
Unless they're like Doc Ock tentacles.
I was just thinking, like, like they can like morph shape and slide into small spaces and climb up.
No bones.
Yeah. F bones.
Okay, I chose poorly. I'll go through. Okay, so the next size up.
It's so hard to read. It's so tiny. I wish I could make this little screen bigger. Oh, I can. How about that? Hey, there we go.
I just want to be a cartoon. Yeah, same. I should have been born a Muppet. Rubber hose me, baby. Like in the cartoons, like where they like.
Mhm.
Okay. Did you know that the bits are sharp in drill bits when you try and get them out of things?
Yes.
And ouch, you can slice your fingers. How do I get this out of here? Oh, got it. Oh, it is a day. Oh. What should Kitty draw? Are you still looking for inspiration, babe?
I'm working on this portal, but I'll take suggestions for sure, because I can either abandon the portal and go with something else or incorporate something into the style, design, the theme of the portal.
Okay, so VLF says, Kitty, I don't know if I can write something in time for your birthday, but if you don't mind it being late, what would you like?
Oh, I don't know. Man, I wish you knew Echo and Hexor. That would be a fun one.
You wish you knew what?
VLF knew Echo and Hexor.
Oh, VLF, do you know Echo and Hexor? Because that would be fucking awesome. So Hexor was a demon who was supposed to be a bad guy, right?
Well, first he was trapped inside of this NPC that we were taking care of for some reason. Like we had brought him back to the tree. What was the tree that we were living in the tree, right? We had to keep at the tree.
I thought he was a bad guy, like he was.
He was, but first, before we knew any of that, we rescued him from somewhere, from the bad guy that we were fighting. We rescued him from them, and we didn't know that he was a demon. He was just a guy that couldn't speak. All he could do was say Hexor.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he was part of a demon. Yeah.
Yeah, and so we, for some reason, brought him to our keep, and we were just taking care of him. And Echo, who is a merfolk eldritch knight, she really made it her duty to try and get through to him and make sure he was doing all right. And then somehow we unleashed him from whatever prison he was in inside of this weird old guy body. And then he was a super hot fire demon.
Oh, right. He was literally a super hot fire demon.
Yeah. And so then I don't remember exactly how it happened, but then him and Echo started hooking up.
We went to the fire island. We went to an island that was all fire.
Yeah. And then Was that the like the water island that we released, like saved from the fire, and then it was a water?
Yeah, you.
And then we found out that it was Hexor who was responsible for that in the first place. And so then
Right.
Echo and Hexor got in a big fight. And then I don't remember. Again, I guess that was after he like started to become kind of good, and we did some kind of ritual, or he helped with the ritual we were doing to save the island or something, and then he turned purple because then he was a half water, half fire demon.
Right. Basically a steam demon.
Yeah.
Get it? Steam. Demon? Would he be a steaming?
Yeah. And then I don't remember. Did they get back together later? I can't remember what happened.
Yeah, you guys hooked up. It worked out. And in my head, it did at least.
Yeah.
That's the canon that I've created in my mind.
I just remember like her finding out that he was the one responsible for like doing this,
Turning the island into a fire island.
yeah, and like killing her whole family or something. Because
Okay, so Echo bailed and flew off with Hexor at the end of the campaign and just dropped deuces and pieced the F out.
yeah, after like the truth came out, Echo was pissed and against her better judgment, like took a swing at Hexor because he's like incredibly powerful. Like he could just take her out with half a breath. But she was pissed, so she took a swing at him, and instead of fighting her back, he pieced out. They were flying away on the carpet.
Y'all, yeah, he was like, true love conquers all. Aw. Come on, girl. Get you in there.
Oh my goodness. I am alive. Here I am.
Yay! So proud of you. It's better than I got going on.
Trying to get this shape right.
I'm making it up as I go along. All right. Why is it so hot today? Because my drugs are gone. That's why. Bitch. Oh, sorry. I gotta pay attention. Hey, Mab, if you go transhumanist with this, an actual head. Okay, hey, Mab, if you go transhumanist with spider legs, also get an actual head cannon. May be useful in traffic. Now, when I first read that, I thought it meant canon as in like story canon.
I think that was the joke.
And VLF says that's such a beautiful story. I wonder what he was capable of physically. Well, I know where this is going. Cheeky, cheeky, bow.
I'm trying to draw, but it's just a mess.
I'm definitely moving forward on the Cranky Booth concept into reality. And I'm very excited about that. And I'm wondering, first I was like, am I being too ambitious? Is this not going to happen before the Fairy Scary Ball? But then I'm looking here at how close I am. Like, this is the one piece that if I get it right, then everything else falls into place, right? So I am so close. Boop. Boo-da-boo. So how was your Halloween, Kitty?
I didn't do anything.
Oh, and by the way, congratulations to Reverend Tommy for winning freaking mayor. And I was thinking about this. So I was literally thinking about that when I saw your post yesterday. Congratulations, Reverend Tommy. That is awesome. I've never known an actual mayor before. Yes, Leaf is actually going to be the new mayor. So that you can get mayor practice. When do you get signed in as mayor? I want to hear all about what it's like to be a mayor. I'm very freaking curious.
What is he the mayor of?
Where he lives, which is a town in Pennsylvania, which I don't know the specific name of the town, but maybe Reverend Tommy can shed some light on that.
You're going to be the mayor of a town in real life?
He's literally he got elected mayor.
That's insane.
I know. I know. How insane is this? Also, how cool is this? Oh, this is gonna work. This is gonna work. Did your display? Did you vid your display? No, I didn't do a video of my display. I am unofficially the mayor-elect of the Borough of Spring Grove, pending state certification. Okay, so there's a few more palms you got to grease. Are you going to be a kind and generous and benevolent mayor, or are you going to be a dictator mayor? That's what everybody want to know. Come on, girl. Okay, next time that one goes in first. There we go. And no, I haven't done a video of my my yard yet. I theoretically could do that for you guys if you wanted. I could do like a little mini tour of my spooky house decorations as soon as I am done attempting to assemble this.
I cannot draw a straight line.
Just the election results go through audit and verification process. I think this is awesome. And seriously, mad kudos. I was wondering what did you have to do for campaign stuff? Like, did you just like go, hey, you guys know me. I put out fires and I am a glass blower. And I mean, what kind of stuff does the mayor do? Do you have to like go to, store openings? And do you have real important question? Do you have a pair of giant scissors?
Or are you going to kiss babies?
Do you have a secret key to every shop in the city? More importantly, every ice cream shop in the city. And when you get married in City Hall, yeah, okay, I'm super curious. I am so dang curious about mayor stuff. I've literally never met a mayor before. This is awesome. I'm so excited for you. Look at this. I made it. All right. Oh my goodness. Aw. Oh, she stood outside and handed out stickers. Oh, wow. People wrote you in. Nice. Who did you beat the incumbent? Was there a person that was running against you that was like already the mayor and they hated this person so much? And I hope you don't meet someone like Leaf who's just gonna hate you no matter what.
Who is Leaf?
Leaf is his character in the Patreon Saints game.
Oh.
And Leaf has got this vendetta against he works against the mayor of Fishtown, aka Mayor Finkel, who apparently Mayor Finkel, who's currently being framed, literally being framed by Leaf. Yeah, that's how it's going. Oh, this is awesome, you guys. Whew. All right, I was so eager to assemble this that I forgot to drill holes in the other one that goes over here.
Now you gotta match them up.
But it's gonna work. It's gonna work. And so that's what it's gonna look like. I guess I could change the instead of wing nuts, use kind of fancy brass looking bolts on the end or something, or maybe spray paint it all to kind of make it look a little steamy punky. Which one do I need on the other side? I need this one. It is a flange. Look at the flange.
You have flanged.
I got a flange, and I got wing nuts.
That's
You are a wing nut, just some guy from Tennessee. I've met you online. Being actually on the ballot made it easier to receive votes. The current mayor is done and not running again. Okay, so you were running. There was one person that was just trying to do a write-in campaign, but that's harder, and it's easier to just build out in the name. You're right, and most people, maybe just are like, oh, that's a person that went through the trouble of getting on the ballot, and so they must clearly care enough about the city to do a thing to make it happen, which kudos you do. Oh, I'm so dang proud of you. I know it sounds silly, but I legit am. I think what you've done is very impressive. And it's it's the grassroots thing that we all keep talking about doing. And seriously, that's freaking amazing. Yep. Vote for Reverend Tommy. Vote for Reverend Tommy. You've got my vote, but I don't even live in your town. That's politics in action. So what are you going to do as your first act of mayor? You stood outside for 13 hours and you made the night before returning from LARF. After returning from LARF. Oh my gosh. Good for you. You're like, hey, I'm mayor. Oh, I can't wait to see this. This is awesome. Very exciting. I keep saying that, so forgive the repetition. Some days you just want to, I think today is a good day to take a deep breath. What do you think?
Mhm.
Did you have a lot of
Can we
people?
all go back to bed?
Oh, I'm sorry. Say that again.
Can we all go back to bed?
Yeah, I'd like that. Kitty, I don't remember what happened, but somehow I don't remember what you said you did for Halloween.
I didn't do anything. Yeah. I got done setting up the stage around like 5 or so. And after like being on the news the day before,
Oh,
doing
right.
a
Super
photo
cute.
shoot. Yeah, it was drive in, start setting up, do the news, do a photo shoot, finish setting up. Then it's 5 p.m. on Halloween, and I have to go to work at whatever o'clock in the morning the next
Yeah.
day. I just stayed home. I just slept. I did not Halloween this year.
That is okay.
Yeah.
Kitty didn't do anything, and you can't prove otherwise.
Oh yeah, I didn't even sleep. I couldn't sleep that night.
Oh, was it because you were excited, or just because of being a human in a meat suit?
Maybe I had too much energy drink during the day.
Yeah. You are in a different time zone, and that does. And Halloween, there was a big old friggin' time change.
Yeah, everything is weird.
Everything's a weird. Everything is freaking us all out. Uh-oh. In the completely scientific method of like pinching these together and hoping they don't move, I'm drawing a second set of holes instead of marking them. Because science and precision are factors of making this happen. We had, less kids than we normally have for Halloween. And we ended up with way too much fucking candy. Like, an insane amount of too much candy. And you're like, what a great problem to have. Well, now it's in my house. And I'm eating it. Which may or may not be ideal.
I've been cutting back on the candy. So I was out of control for a little while there. I was like, no, I eat candy every day.
I was cutting back. I heard about cutting back and I said, that's a great idea. Let's do that. And then, you know what I did?
You ate more candy?
I did not. Yeah, I did. I absolutely ate more candy. The thing I did was not cut back. Because I want candy. Huh?
Yeah.
And well, the problem is I bought peanut M&Ms and they are absolutely one of my favorites. And so now there's all these like wrappers everywhere. And so I set up 3 buckets, and I even have like the little plastic bags for people who showed up, usually teenagers and the like, who didn't have things to put the candy in. And I would hand them the little candy bag and I would say, this is a magic bag. All you do is hold it out and you say the magic incantation, trick or treat. And suddenly, magically, candy appears in the bag. Give it a try. See what happens. It was really dorky and stupid, and grown kids, like teenagers and stuff, even adults would do it. So I put all of the so I had the bucket of chocolate, the bucket of gummy, sweet and sour, that kind of thing, non-chocolate really. And then the bucket of the catch-all, which is like basically Tootsie Rolls and some chocolate and some gummy stuff, right? And I had they all looked like cauldrons. And I sat there with a giant ladle and I'm staring. I was like, yes, excellent. Oh, and I dressed up as the Rat Queen, which was, I got to wear my rat cloak because it was cold on Halloween this year, finally. But yeah, we just didn't have the numbers we've had in the past. And I think part of it is because
society's going downhill.
Yeah, well, yeah, but also because it was a Friday night. And so, you had everybody out partying or whatever. Even the little kids, they were just partying so hard. And can we talk about trunk or treat?
Oh, like where people drive to a parking lot and yeah, not.
I mean, I get it because kids don't want to go from door to door,
but that's how it is. That's what you do.
But that's like where you meet your neighbors. That's the thing that seems to me the most important thing of why Halloween is what it is. It's about meeting and meeting your neighbors and just being neighborly,
Mm-hmm.
That's my take on it, at least. Oh, come on, don't fucking do this. Did you make me a mimic box? I think the mimic box came from Evelyn Evermore, but I'm not. I'm sorry. This is the funniest fucking thing. Just some guy from Tennessee says he loves trunk or treat. You're telling me to show up in a white van and a sign that says free candy and calling it safer. There's some perspective. Yeah, Evelyn Evermore did a leather one. Oh no, you did. You did do a mimic box that it looks like a treasure chest and you open it up and the teeth pop out. And that one is pretty darned cool. And there are some other comments that I want to read here. Being on the 13 hours sign, vote early, vote often. Kitty didn't do anything. You can't prove otherwise. The kitty was framed. So the governmental bodies can vary with how it is formed and ran based on the type of municipality. Okay, these are big words here. Pennsylvania's so government the city, townships, or boroughs. So he's in a borough, which is primarily ran through a borough council. A Pennsylvania borough mayor's responsibility includes law enforcement, yay, law enforcement oversight, emergency management, and acting as the borough's chief executive and ceremonial leader. All right, so you're going to do those openings. They must preserve order and enforce ordinances and remove nuisances like previous mayors. Mayors also have the power to break city council deadlocks, veto certain ordinances, conduct marriages, and lead community and emergency efforts. So this really does 100% align with everything that you're already doing because you are the Reverend Tommy and you do EMS. And I think this is freaking awesome. Kudos to you. All right. We need a bigger mimic to hand out Halloween candy. Ooh. I'm thinking about it. Oh, I've seen some of these mimic costumes at Dragon Con and the like there, where they they're like sitting in a mimic and then they hang out and pop out and it's super cute. Oh, this one's going to be difficult. I've made a huge mistake. I don't know if I can get the screws through here. I was trying to figure out how to work You're the Reverend Mayor. You really are. Reverend Mayor Tommy. Because you basically are a Reverend Mayor. Come on, girl. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Come on. Get it. Come on. I did it. You guys are awesome. Oh, yeah, definitely. You can make more mimics with a laser cutter for sure. A lot of people, I've seen 3D2U, who are friends of ours. They I think make a mimic box. And no, Reverend Tommy is only at LARF just the last weekend. And here's another important question. How is this going to interfere your mayoring duties? How is that going to interfere with your Ren Fair glass blowing side gig thing? I am wondering. So here's the mistake I made. This is the caster situation, and I got it screwed in on one side, but now I can't get the screws in on the other side. What did I do wrong? I can't get it through. Okay. We're going to try something else now. That's why I used wing nuts, so that I can... You're just going to wing it and see how it goes? Oh, this is great. Kitty, someone left a small chest in between some trees at the fair last weekend. I'm not going to fall for that.
Bonnie, were you there? Was anybody there last weekend that didn't come say hi to me? Y'all gotta come say hi to me.
Well, you're such a glamorous, popular person, and you're very intimidating when you're on stage. I couldn't possibly bring myself to, and Cookie is just scary, very scary. Cookie, oh, geez, wow.
I feel like that's not the case.
I know.
Yeah,
Bonnie Jezer was at another park. You were at the Lady of the Lakes in Florida.
Oh.
You're trying to get the kids to come down. I know. I want to. Wow. Okay.
I have to run and grab a hoodie. I'll be right back, okay?
All right. I'll be here.
Don't miss me too hard.
I'll try not to craft too hard. So now I have to put the screws in ahead of time and hope they don't fall out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I lost a screw. It's gone, like 100% gone. I only have the shorter screws, which maybe I'll just use the shorter screws. Oh, you guys. All right. Do you see how easy it is? All right. All right, you guys. I get it. Oh my gosh, really? You went up to say hi to Kitty and she didn't recognize you. Too funny. You used to live the county mayor is a former pro wrestler and often goes to the comic cons and donates money to charity. Okay. So I kind of want to know who this pro wrestler is, just out of professional curiosity. Not that I'm a pro wrestler, but no, my marbles have long gone. I wish I knew where my oh, that's probably where the other one went. Uh-oh, it's gone. I heard it go underneath the table, so it's gone. Oh, hey. You guys. Oh, well, it's like I've been there, you're at the end of the day and you're exhausted. Oh, God, the front door, you're adorable. Reverend Tommy is saying that you completely ghosted him.
I know what you're talking about.
At last weekend at LARP.
Reverend
Tommy is saying that he said hi to you and that you ignored him completely and just like he says it was the end of the day.
Well, I remembered the times that I did talk to him, but I don't remember the time that I didn't know that he was talking to me and I didn't talk to him because I didn't know.
Okay, I may be exaggerating slightly. And it is Kitty's true form. Ah, yes. There is the question. Where are Cubby and Joshi?
Shoshi is
rehearsing
Grinchmas.
Yeah.
And Cubby's doing a murder mystery.
Because he killed.
Cubby's gonna make it though at some point, right?
Cubby is supposed to make it so long as he's not dead.
Okay. And at some point I have to either go or I have to relocate because my stepdad has a doctor's appointment, but the doctor's coming here. Did you know doctors still made house calls?
I did not know.
Yeah. So I have to well, I mean, they're gonna be in here doing whatever they're doing, so I'm gonna go to a different
doctor
room.
Stuff.
Yeah. Oh.
All right, so it's on me.
If Cubby doesn't show up, I'm gonna try and hang on until Cubby shows up, so you don't have to be all by yourself.
That's okay. I understand. The problem is, here I am. I'm like absolutely absorbed in the thing that I'm working on, and I'm not a very good hostess right now. So I am trying super hard to stay on it, and be a person that's like nice and engaged.
I am not what I would call on my A game either.
What we need is Shoshi, who is always on her A game. It was nice when she came to visit Mablandia and we hung out and she saw the house and everything, and she was super cool and helped us.
I want to go to Mablandia around Halloween one of these days.
I would love it. It's kind of the opposite direction of where you're going. Yeah. But unless you want to like do that thing where like you show up and you go down with but you want your camper, so you have to like take the
Yeah,
camper.
we need teleportation. We need transporters a la Star Trek.
Can we make this a project for the show?
Yeah, can we get that by next year?
Everyone does a pilgrimage to Mablandia for Halloween. I understand Sally A.E. and Sir David Percival are stopping by on their way back from Louisiana, on their way to New Jersey. And the cool thing is, I don't know how much we're still going to have up, but we will definitely have some stuff up because we are, it's like a lot of work to just take it up. And so we drove around right after Halloween, like the day after, November 1st. We drove around all of the neighborhoods, and some of the houses that were like really, really decorated, all of their stuff was gone. Like, why would you spend all of that effort and have it just be gone the next freaking day?
I think you should leave it up through January 1st.
That's what we try to do. Our skeleton, our giant skeleton, doesn't go anywhere until February, really. Mid-January at the earliest, but often it's February.
My mom has a skeleton sitting on the couch, like a life-size skeleton sitting on the couch. He's got a mug of beer and a hat and glasses. And she's like, they named him Eric. His name's Eric. So she's like, I think we're going to keep Eric and just like decorate him for the seasons. He's just going to stay there. Pretty cute.
All right, this may be it. This may be it. I may have finally. I just got to finish making this piece. I'm so freaking close. Because I had to take it apart and put the screws in and then reassemble it so that I can screw the other side. But I had to temporarily. I'm just done. All right. One of the vague fiction ideas here. Let me see if I can do this. Is a horror story movie based on the invention of the transporter. The idea is that the person dies going in and what comes out is soulless and instantly demon possessed.
You see an empty vessel like that, what are you going to do? Not possess it?
Exactly. And Bonnie Jesuit concurs that is a good idea. Okay. This is where it's going to get difficult. Okay. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm trying to get this.
Yeah, and I'm just staring into space, so I don't know how Shoshi and Cubby do it. Like,
Well, they do trivia and dice of the day.
yeah.
And I don't have trivia questions, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It's not a genre of game that I do have Cards Against Humanity. Come
I've got Existential Dread.
on. Kitty, I keep trying to tell you. Last night there was hope. Hope happened. And I think, here's my theory. With the passing of Dick Cheney, I think the world, the curse that was on the world is lessened with the passing of Dick Cheney.
Did that happen last night?
Yeah, it happened yesterday.
All right.
Yep. For the folks who are younger who don't remember Dick Cheney, he was a vice president who literally shot somebody in the face. literally shot them in the face. Dick Cheney, rest in pieces.
It is good that there's less evil in the world now.
Oh, that's another good movie idea. Kidnap flat earthers. That'd be like a reality show.
Yeah.
I would watch that. I would watch that.
I would watch anything if you got them three on it. I want to know what goes down.
Seriously. More of a comedy. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Dick Cheney shot someone in the face and the victim apologized. And it was yeah. Right. And I think the same thing. I think that Dick Cheney did some very very bad things for the country that we're still trying to. Oh, fuck me. Come on.
It wasn't me this time.
Fuck.
Did you do it wrong?
Screws aren't long enough. I have to disassemble everything.
No.
Will is just there to drive the getaway car. Nice. But let's just kind of do a little demo thing. See, this is going to work if I can get the beggar screws. They go in, but they're not long enough to come out. But that's it. Y'all. Okay, I see where this is going. I'm not opposed. Y'all. Some dirty birds, y'all. Will is just there to drive the getaway car. What was his job as ensign on Star Trek? What did the ensign do?
I think he did navigation.
Annoy Picard.
Yeah,
Picard didn't like kids. Like, he was there to set the precedent that Picard doesn't like kids. Yeah.
Of course, he gained everyone's respect.
Right?
I always really liked Wesley because I was a little girl watching that show. So, of course, I thought he was dreamy.
You know why he was on there, to target the young girl market.
Is that what it was?
Exactly why he was there. He drove the ship sometimes, but not always. He was on there for the teen girl appeal. Just got to break into a new market of science fiction.
I've tried a few times throughout the years because I've been a Star Trek fan since I was a little kid, but I never really liked the original series. And I've tried a few times to watch it, and it's just so hard to watch.
Really?
Yes.
Huh.
Because, well,
dated.
It's very dated. But I've tried again recently, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get through it this time. And I got through some of the first season, and I was like, no, I can't even do it anymore. But now I've decided, okay, I'm gonna skip to season 2 and see how that goes. And so now I'm just watching it, and it's fine. It's like, I appreciate the parts that I appreciate, and I roll the parts that I roll, and I forgive the parts that I forgive.
Right? Some of it you're like, so painful. Like the Klingons of the original series. Super painful.
I mean, the hardest part is the treatment of women.
Yeah, and the whole like every woman's a damsel in distress. That's kind of annoying.
And they like being abused.
And some of them are like sex pot or in distress.
Yeah. But like every time a woman walks into the room, they have like sexy music come on, and it's like, guys, oh my god.
Oh, what was the other one that cracks me up when they soft focus the camera on all the women? Yeah. All right. How many times? And by the way, this is only one. I have to make 2 of these. But this is also part prototype. So this is where I learned key lighting on Uhura was a big thing. Yeah. And I have to imagine not a lot of Black actresses, and they still, even to this day, are not great at lighting Black skin tones.
I just watched an episode where they just straight up said, like, you know, they're talking about one of the ensigns on the ship, and they're like, well, she's a woman, you know, she's gonna find a man and get married and leave Starfleet because that's what they do. And it's just like, yo,
Did they really say that?
yes, like straight up just said it. Like they had no respect for women at all.
Damn. Ouch.
Bones slapped one in the last episode I watched.
Because she was hysterical?
No. Because she didn't want him to examine her. She was from a different species. She was an alien. And like it's against their customs for anyone to touch her. And he was trying to examine her.
I will say, out of every character on the Next Generation or on the original series, McCoy was the one I liked the least. He was such like an asshole, know-it-all. I guess that's a doctor trait, but even in the future, doctors are. You got to meet Nicole Nichols once. That's freaking amazing. Yeah, she's nice. She's amazing.
Yeah.
Uhura was everything, and huge mad respect to that woman for working with those people.
Yeah.
Who I have no doubt had really bad breath because drinking coffee and smoking cigarettes was the norm. Every time I see kissing scenes in those movies, I was like, I bet they all had really bad breath.
Yeah.
I'm terrible. I'm going to hell.
But also probably very correct.
So it's very scary ball. Oh, here's one cool thing that happened at Halloween. So I know a sword swallower from like the 60s, or I'm sorry, from the 70s and 80s. And she lives not far from me. And she came over on Halloween to hang out. And we were just chatting, you know, and she's going to come over on Thursday. And if she's still here, she might be my guest on Mab Labs.
Yay.
And last weekend, not this weekend, not this Halloween weekend, but the weekend before, I went to the World Oddities Expo, where Tony Lee is a banner painter. She used to live did a lot of banners, sideshow banners for the people in Coney Island and in New York. And a lot of people reached out to her and commissioned her to make sideshow banners for them. Anyway, she was at the World Oddities Expo, and I ran into her. She lives outside of DC right now because she teaches at a university here. And I'm like, well, shit, that'd be great to have you on the show. How cool is that to have a sideshow banner painter on Mab Labs? I don't know. What would you guys like to see on Mab Labs? Like this week, I'm trying to scramble to get my shit together. What? Oh no! I just lost another fucking. They're gone. It's gone. Talk amongst yourselves while I crawl around on the floor trying to find the thing that fell out. It's somewhere around here.
Well, I think after you find it, I'm going to have to abandon you. But I know. I know.
I have to buy more because they've just fallen into the freaking void that is the floor of my studio.
Well, I hope to see as many of you as possible at the Louisiana Fair. I will definitely not be on the crafting show next week because it's Kids Week, so I will be performing.
Performing on a Wednesday? Oh, because it's school kids day.
Yeah, we have 3 days of school field trips. One day is all the high school kids, one day is all the middle school kids, and one day is all the elementary school kids.
Huh.
Yeah. So fun. But yes, I must away. Have fun, everybody. Craft your asses off.
They tell the dirtiest jokes as in jokes that have a lot of dirt in them. I know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Just like grab dirt and just
Like a
rub
cow fell into the mud and
yeah, I'm not really sure. I haven't done the Wench show for Kids Days before, so this will be fun to see what that's
holy crap, how do you guys do that?
I think we're just gonna sing a lot of songs maybe and or something like that and have them do cute little things to win their prizes and
I have seen the Wench show.
Yeah.
But I don't know it by heart.
Yeah. There's a lot of adult humor in that show. We have to just do a completely different show for Kids Days. Yeah. All right. Well, I gotta go for real. Love you all.
Bye. Click. Click.
I can't figure out how to leave.
Like that. Oh no. Oh, it's just me now. I don't even know what to do or what to say. It's a lot of pressure. I don't even know. I just, who am I? What am I doing here? Who are you? Who are you people? Why are you tuning into this kind of thing? Is this what they call entertainment now? Existential dread online, live, for everyone to witness with maybe a 3-second delay that doesn't mean anything? Yes, we are all weirdos and nerds. I want to keep working on this. And I know it's going to work. I just need to not suck at it. This part where all the little screws and the bolts fall out is kind of frustrating a little bit, but I'm pretty sure it's going to work, which is great news. Oh, yes. Welcome, nerds and geeks and dorks and all you weirdos and weird owls. Oof. Oof. So I made more of the lanterns that I thought were kind of cool. Don't worry about missing. It was just Kitty talking about things, and then she threw down a ninja smoke bomb and then split. And that was the last we heard of her. I've made a bunch of crankies. I made these little paint little things that you put down, and they're little paint tripods so that you put things down that are kind of wet and you have a minimal point that touches them. It's pretty cool. Made a lot of, oh my God, I just remembered, you guys, I need your help. I totally need your help. I'm going to rename the thing I called Sparkle Bobs. I'm going to rename them into something else. And I need you guys, because you guys are wicked smart. I need you to help me come up with a good name for them. So here's what I want to convey with the naming, right? I want to convey that these, ooh, come on, focus, miss. Don't look at me. Focus on this. There we go. I want to capture the fact that these, and they don't screen well, unfortunately, are things that you can meditate on the sparkle. Meditate on, or they're like reflection. You can get lost in them. You can sit and stare at them for a while. You can look at them and appreciate the layers and the depth. You can, and I was calling them Sparkle Bobs. Oh my God. It's like, I can't even convey. Come on, do the focus. Ooh. Look at me, look at me, look at what I'm looking with. You can't. I want you to focus on this one because it's so pretty. Ah, damn it. One of these has got to be empty. Here's an empty one. Maybe it'll, oh, yeah, there you go. You just can't tell online how amazing this thing looks. Ooh, mesmerizers. Yes. Yes. Oh my God. You guys are brilliant. Keep going. Any others? I love this. Oh, I wish you could see. I really wish you could see how amazing this is. Because it's not just gold. Sometimes it's like a green. Sometimes it's like, it looks like it's glowing in the dark, but it's not necessarily. Mab's Mystic Mesmerizers. Ooh, I want to say that they are like I took the story is I took a sample of glitter or a sample from a fairy, and then I put it in a petri dish, and then this is how it. Oh, I really wish you guys could see how cool this looks. I've never been able to get a good picture of these. You see how it kind of looks like it's glowing a little bit? It's hard to see it. Oh, there you go. You see that? And you can see that it's got depth and it's got layers. And it just goes, and it's deep. And it just moves around. I think they're gorgeous. I love looking at them. Elegant fairy brain bombs. Contemplatelets. That's good. These are good. what about using somehow I want to incorporate, I would love to incorporate the word sparkle or glitter or shine or shiny, but shiny, maybe not shiny. You guys, I wish I could get, you're going to have to see these in person. Because of there is no way a photograph is going to be able to show off what this looks like. And this one's got a little bit of something on the back. So I am going to hit it with a sander, a little sanding sponge, which your girl has right about here. That one's a rougher one. I want one of the soft ones. There you go. And then I'll hit it with a polishing cloth, but there's like a little bit of something on the back there. And you just hit it with a little sanding sponge. Contemplatelets. Elegant Fairy Brain Bombs is nice, but I feel like that's a flicker figure. Are you guys hitting a thesaurus? Because I should probably do that. Sparkle and shine. So let's say I am a scientist and I take, you are, I knew it. Let's say I'm a scientist who is researching fairies, and I recognize that every fairy has a unique glitter footprint. Not that these are the shimmerizer. Ooh. And every fairy has a unique sparkle signature. And fairies have donated their sparkle signature to me for keeping the records. And I would love, and I'll be coming up with names for every single one of them as well. See, this one's got a little something on the back, and I'm not sure how I can clear that up. Maybe if I used a knife, scraped it off gently. But I liked, you guys are coming up with really, okay, this word, I can't even say it. You still find Twig's sparkle footprint in your carpet. So did Twig stay at your place? Because Twig is awesome. Twig is one of those celebrify. Did Twig do Tennessee run her? That'd be kind of cool. Coruscation. I will not be saying that because it's enough for me to describe these as, you know, it's difficult enough to have to say, well, see, these are, and I've got to, what I'm going to do is I'm going to, this is probably too big of a frame, but I love this frame. I think it's gorgeous. I'm going to put like a little black back. Oh my God, I'm going to read that in a minute. Oh, that's funny. I'm going to get a smaller one, and it's going to be like a black velour or velvet or whatever fabric, and I'm going to pin these to them, and then I'm going to have a light shining on them. Maybe just have them dangling so that they can move and sparkle and catch attention. They're deep. They're deep. That's awesome. So you got her book. Which one of her books did you get? Because I think she has a few really good ones. Oh my God, that's beautiful. Oh, I know which. Oh, you guys, this one's amazing. How did I show it before? You guys, can you see the pearl essence, the opal essence of these little drops? Gosh. Wow. Intro sparkle. Yes. Intro sparkles. That's brilliant. Oh my gosh. Intro sparkation tokens. No, intro sparkles. That is so good. It's like the mesmerizers or the intro sparkles. Oh my gosh, you guys are so good. Yeah, this one's really, really insane because it goes from the gold and it's got this like ocean teal blue in the background, and it's got this opalescence, and then sometimes it's got red and sometimes it's got green, and this is just amazing. I personally love them all, but you know, I also need to sell things. You know that thing where an artist makes a thing and they love everything that they make, but they have to remember that they have to sell the stuff. This one's good too. Look at this one. Oh wow! Look, when it came into focus, it was insane. You can really see the three-dimensionality on this one because they're all done in layers. Yeah, we're all kind of like right freaking there. Now this one is a little different because I absolutely wanted to see if I can make it as monochromatic as possible. This one's a little different than, just look at that. Even the white ones are so like deep looking. Look at that. Intro sparklers. Wow. That one's kind of reflecting really nicely. Ooh, there you go. You're kind of see. Yeah, the latest round of these came out really nice. But I think right now this one might be one of my favorites. And I want to kind of come up with little names for all of them, like the name of the fairy who donated the sparkle. I think that might be all of the new edition, the most recent ones. Ooh, that's a good one. And I tried packaging them in these, but I just felt that this was not a really good way to display them. I think I'd want them on that big foam board, and people can kind of pick them up and look at them a little bit more. Oh, that one doesn't quite convey the depth. Fantasy name generator. Yeah, I agree. Let them dangle. Yeah, and see, that's nice with the digital art. So on the box that I just made, the still beating heart box, that was very specifically a gift for somebody. But now I'm wondering, because I have all of the cut files, right? I could basically cut the same thing again. It's going to get hand painted, so it's going to look different because they're all painted individually. But I am wondering, would that cheapen the gift if I made, using the same design, the same patterns and everything? Would that cheapen the gift that I made for somebody else? I would love to get your thoughts on that, because I do have the digital cut files, and I think other people would very much enjoy having a still beating heart thing, I would paint it differently. And I probably wouldn't spend the 6 hours or 60 hours working on it because no one would pay me what they would have to pay me to make it, an economically viable option. But I don't know. Me. And I still have 2 of these left. These are my holiday ornament earrings that are based on decorations from vintage Christmas ornament ads. So I only have 2 of those left. Not a huge fan. Aw, thank you, BLF. You are very awesome. And I am a little concerned about the upcoming vending event because here in the DC metro area, the unemployment is just super high. And there's a lot of people that are looking for work. And, what do we get? What can we do? So, Jack links beef jerky to do a heart-shaped box for Valentine's Day, which is a note that says you have a piece of my heart. As long as it's like a big heart-shaped chunk, and I mean like a literal physical heart-shaped chunk. And I know they can do it because beef jerky is run through a grinder and it comes out, as like a paste sometimes, unless it's just like cut into strips. Oh, yeah. Yep. That's kind of where we are. Yeah, I do appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. And having this community helps, one, keep us on track. And it's accountability with each other. And we sit here and we go, hey, I'm here. I've got this idea. I would love to blankety blank blank. And then the other thing we can do for each other is offer support in everyone's times of need. So, I'm going to put so much candy in the community share spot. It's not even going to be funny. And then I know it's not nutrition right now, and I'm sure everyone has so much candy left over from Halloween. But, I'm going to do it. And I also was going to put some pasta in there and maybe some jars of pasta sauce, something. And that's why I have the community share spot. And that's why it's called that and not a free library, because I put all kinds of cool stuff in there. See, I don't go to work. So that's part of my problem. But that is a good solution, Yeah, I think we all kind of do, but I like candy in general. I like the concept of it. I like that it's a sweet little treat, but the fact that I have this big vat of M&Ms that I could just go like is problematic for me because I would eat them. I would eat them all. In fact, Magnus, his favorite is right now. There was a almond joy. There was a big thing of almond joy that's gone now, and a big bag of wrappers. And I do love gummy bears, but again, all of the sweets, it's too much sweet. I need some slightly less sweets. Although, let's talk. What is your favorite candy? Sound off, because I would love to know what your favorite candy is. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do it this way. Bouncing here, there, and everywhere. Yeah. Twix. Good. Chocolate, little crunch, little caramel. I do like a good little bit caramel. I have a favorite piece of candy, like one of the sweetest things.
I pray I'm not too soon.
And that sweet piece of candy is called Cubby. Welcome, Mr. Cubster. So, did you do it?
Yeah,
You did it?
it's done. Don't worry.
You did it, didn't you? You can tell me.
Look, I can tell you, but not when we're being recorded.
Oh, I see. You did it, didn't you? You don't need to lie to me, buddy. It's okay. I know you're trying to impress me with, murder and everything, but you did it, didn't you?
Look, I've done like so much murders, like back in high school. I used to like kill cheerleaders left and right. People were like, "Whoa, Cubby, slow down. You're too much of a murderer. We're all really impressed by you. And your knife is definitely not small."
And definitely this is a euphemism. Right. How are you?
That's because it's a reference. It's actually from Dirk Gently's Holistic Detective Agency.
Oh my God, I loved that series. And I was so sad when they did not continue it. And I know it's like a radio show, and I know it's a book, and I've consumed all of the media.
I got it from the book. That's one where the book came first, as opposed to Hitchhikers.
Where the radio show came first.
Exactly. I love interesting chronologies to intellectual properties. Like, there are many movies that can be named as direct sequels to Night of the Living Dead, both official and unofficial.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, because
the movie came first.
Yeah, Night of the Living Dead happened, and a couple interesting things. One is that due to a misfiled copyright, that movie is in the public domain, which is kind of a godsend to absolutely anyone who's trying to do a movie night and can't afford rights. There's like one movie that's great for Halloween you're not settling. It's a good movie, and it's free to broadcast. That's also why there are back when DVDs were a thing, there were so many DVD releases of Night of the Living Dead because you didn't have to pay rights for it. But unrelated to that, I forget who the producer of that was, but they and Romero split ways, basically.
Right.
And Romero made his direct sequel, Dawn of the Dead.
Dawn of the Dead.
Or Day of the Dead. I forget the order. I think it's Dawn and then...
I think it is Dawn.
Yeah. Night, Dawn, Day. And then, of course, of the Deads.
Early evening. And then supper time of the dead.
Yes, all the way up to Land of the Dead, I think was the final installment. Or was it Diary of the Dead? I don't know. I didn't have... Land of the Dead did have Shaun of the Living Dead and Nick Frost guest star as zombies.
No way. I did not know that.
That was a very fun cameo. But the producer went ahead and made his own series sequel, Return of the Living Dead, which is fairly notable in the realms of horror fandom for a rare instance of full frontal nudity. There's a woman who is just naked most of the movie.
Is she a zombie or is she an actress?
But
well, I mean, a main character, human, living, breathing person.
First one, then the other.
Oh, fascinating.
Yeah. And she never gets a chance to put clothes back on. What's also kind of weird is that she takes her clothes off in like a music video that kind of happens out of nowhere, but is pretty awesome. And
the Return of the Living Dead series can boast the first time a zombie said brains. But there's also an incredible and noteworthy zombie movie that was made in Italy by Lucio Fulci called Zombie 2, because Night of the Living Dead was released in Italy under the title Zombie. Now, because it's an unofficial sequel, which is great, because Zombie 2, there is technically no Zombie 1. It's also called Island of the Living Dead or Isla de la Muerte.
Yes, I've heard this. La Isla de Muerte.
Yeah, that features a zombie fighting a shark.
So, sharks have a different blood composition than we do, and sharks are not susceptible to the same ailment that we are.
That's true. The shark doesn't become a zombie shark. It's just that there's the zombie walking along the bottom of the ocean, and the shark is like, whoa, you're not going to eat that. You're not going to eat that topless woman that just jumped into the water. I'm going to eat that topless woman that just jumped into the water and is hiding behind a rock because she saw a shark. And so, like, anytime you get two apex predators together, they're just going to fight.
But this is a very important question. Thank you, Jay. Just some guy. Does the zombie jump the shark?
No, because, and I'm going to restate this because it's very important, the zombie is just walking along the bottom of the ocean. At no point does the zombie start swimming or go into the air. That zombie is walking along the ocean, and there's a shark in his way.
So I have one more question. Who wins?
The
Zombie
audience.
Shark versus zombie. Who wins?
The audience.
Okay, I agree. But who walks away from this?
Mab, I'm telling you about a knockoff Italian sequel to a movie that is in the public domain.
Yep.
You can't really tell what happens in a lot of shots, but you can tell there's a zombie and a shark, and it's underwater, and it's freaking awesome.
Okay. Yeah. I'm hearing what you're putting down, but I need to know, for very practical reasons, if a shark and a zombie fight, who's going to win? This is very pivotal and key for my future zombie escape plans.
Look, you just said two real big red flags. A shark, a zombie. There are way too many variables. There are so many zombies, so many sharks. Do you know how many shark species there are? There are well over 500.
So if I was to live on a boat or have a giant moat in my house filled with sharks and the zombies come in and try to take me out.
Well, the zombies aren't going to want to eat. The sharks necessarily aren't going to want to eat zombies because they are decayed.
Right.
And a zombie isn't necessarily going to want to eat a shark because we don't know if they go out for seafood. But here's the thing. Water itself is one of the best obstacles for a zombie. They can't float because their fat has rotted off. They can't cohese their skin enough to bloat. So it's well established that zombies will either avoid water or just have to go along the bottom of whatever it is. That's why boats are a perfect choice. You go out on the ocean, zombies cannot reach you because they're on the bottom of the ocean. You got to be real careful when you dock. You got to be real careful when you lay anchor because they might be able to climb it. But the boat itself is the solution.
Mhm. That's why you would dock on. Oh yeah, they could climb up the dock on a gangplank. Oh. Yeah, how do you get away from I was like, oh, if you have an island, but if you've got something in the water that's gonna break down the zombies even further somehow, like sharks
Yeah,
or
but sharks don't. Well, the question is, what animals could we put in the water that would eat rotten flesh? And I think you might find some crocodilians.
there we go. You get
I
it.
I think that might be a good solution. But if you want to know who wins in this movie, you're gonna have to watch this movie.
I'm not saying I'm not gonna watch something. All right.
Also, it's
All
got
right.
a pretty sweet soundtrack if you like electric organ.
Oh, I knew it. I knew it in my head. It's like
It's like even less orchestral than that. It's like big ominous chords and stuff. This is right around the time that the Italian film industry is basically reinventing horror soundtracks. It all really started with Cannibal Holocaust, which I will say the only good part of Cannibal Holocaust is the music. That or like talking about it. It's kind of interesting that the filmmakers were put on trial for the death of the actors. Like,
I'm sorry. What?
well, it was I was gonna say one of the first, like Quinn the Eskimo wasn't a freaking movie. It was an early horror movie pretending to be found footage. And
Wow.
and they put it out and they were like, nobody heard of these kids. And then the Italian courts were like, wait, what? Nobody heard from them? Did you give these kids a bunch of money to just go and get themselves killed? You are liable for their death, film producer dude. You can't just march kids into a cannibal holocaust and not expect consequences. And then the producers are like, yeah, we just thought it would help people. They'd be like, oh, we got to see this movie. But here are the actors. They're right here. They're fine.
They're fine.
But the soundtrack is pretty sweet. The movie itself is just, you watch it and you're like, oh, this is just like, they have footage of actually killing animals that they're using for shock value. That isn't very, it's mostly bad taste. It's just dumb, you know? It's like, just, this is not a substitute for a plot, and you don't have a plot. Ooh, it's spinning so good.
It's spinning. Okay, it's a little tiny bit off center, no matter how many times I measured, but it's got it.
Neat.
But this goes down on the ground. The next test.
Ooh,
Working.
that looks really good.
And that's one. That's right. And one. Okay. All right.
It's a start. Hooray for one.
Start. Yeah, exactly. It's not perfect. Like you can see, you might be able to see when I rotate it that it's not even. Can you kind of tell a little bit? It's not even, but it's fine. But this is like step one, and then step two is because I cut these pieces on my laser. Ah! So now what I think I'm going to do is use math and cut
Ooh.
and the precision of SVG graphics, which is redundant, but SVGs to have all the holes, one, exactly the right size, because I used the wrong drill bit first, and two, in exactly the right place.
I got SBGs. Some big guys.
I actually said SVG, so some very guys.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that wasn't very good. Sorry.
But I'm pretty excited. It took me 2 hours about 2 hours to figure out how to assemble all this thing in my head. And even now, I'm looking at this and see these wing nuts.
Oh yeah, love a wing nut.
What's it gonna attach to? Like, okay, so maybe if I get really long screws, like double this length, and drill holes in the table that perfectly match up, and then have it bolt into the table.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
That could work.
Yeah.
Or if no. That makes a lot of sense.
Well, my original stupid idea was to get like a clamp, and now that I have it physically in my hand, I can see that clamping it to the table is not really. I mean, even if I make this second piece bigger, like a big square, maybe I can clamp it to a table, but I still need to run these screws through because it's what attaches the caster to the second side, right? So this caster thing is between it. So it's like wood on one side, wood on the other.
Yeah.
Right. So don't know, man. I'm still thinking about it. Some bitches, guys. Honestly, that's a really good acronym for SVGs. So freaking close. Cubby, you just missed Kitty. It's like,
oh, that's such a coincidence that Kitty and I couldn't appear at the same time. Nobody should read into that at all.
Except for all the times that you guys existed at the same time. It was definitely not a pre-recorded show at all.
I don't remember that, but that's got less to do with it happening and a lot more to do with my memory.
This is where I am now. Cubby is AI.
No, I'm Betty. I'm Betty, but you can call me Al.
Hardy, 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 hardy. Oof. Oof.
Dun, dun, dun!
Call me out.
If you be my bodyguard, I will be your long lost pal.
Doop, 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 doop.
You can call me, I can call you Betty. Betty, you can call me, Al.
Gang, 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 gang. All right. We are almost at time. We are almost at time, Cubster.
Oh.
And I actually do have to go, even though you just got here. And I'm not leaving because you arrived. I wish I could stay, but my phone's kind of been blowing up with somebody who needs help.
You're needed.
I am. I have a certain set of skills. I don't know the rest of the monologue, but they are like very unique. Not unique, but they're skills that help somebody who doesn't know how to access their email after they changed servers. So I did tell
Well,
them I
not
would
to brag, but the skills I have are even more obscure and hard to apply.
murder. Is it murder?
Murder's not really a skill as
Are
much
you
as just
kidding?
it's just a journey one takes.
Oh.
Because anyone can do it.
Well, anyone can do what I do,
I don't believe that for a moment.
but some people do it really, really badly.
Okay, that makes it more believable.
Some people do it like, I don't know. And you know, it's funny.
That's how I would do it.
I created documentation and everything, and it still wasn't enough. So, and you know, it is what it is. But I am here to help, and I like helping because I feel like I'm doing something good in the world. You know.
And to quote Eek the cat, it never hurts to help.
Aw, that's a smart cat.
That was a good show. It was great because like Eek the cat would meet like people who would be like, I'm going to destroy you, but he would just be like optimistic and helpful, and like it would just overcome all obstacles eventually.
Kind of like the doctor.
Yeah, but somehow even less commitment, more of a commitment against violence.
Right? You know, I do question some of the writing sometimes is sloppy, and the fact that like, oh, I'm the doctor and I don't do violence, and then all of a sudden I'm holding a gun. Hey, phew. Hey,
Salute.
we're back. All right, I do have to go, and I adore you, Cubby. This is all on you now, sir.
Oh.
You get to take the reins.
Oh, I'm probably just going to play the credits and end the show.
All right then. You guys, thank you so much. You're adorable. Your face is adorable. All right.
I love the progress on your kaiju cranky.
Yes, kaiju cranky. Oh yes. Now I've got Call Me Out stuck in my head. All right, roll those credits so I'll get another song stuck in my head. Catchy catchphrase.
And
Catchphrase.
always remember to never